Vanshita, we are good to start.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pawan sir. So, good afternoon, everybody. A very warm welcome to all our guests, respected members, jury members, and eminent panelists, and all the professionals from the public relations and communication industry. And it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the IRPRA, India's Regional PR Awards 4th edition, a platform that celebrates excellence, impact, and innovation in regional PR across the country. So please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vanshita Gupta, host for the event, and I'm representing Drupal. It's my absolute honor to be the part of this prestigious ceremony. Okay. So as we move forward to this meaningful journey, it's a tradition to seek the divine blessings, as we all do. Like first, invite the God in our event. So I kindly request your attention towards the Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीमभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदा
Thank you so much, team. With the blessings of God, let's move forward for the event. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the IRPRA. It stands as a testament to the power of regional storytelling and strategic communication. IRPRA is powered by Drupal, one of India's fastest growing digital news platform. And Drupal focuses on politics, governance, public services, and social issues, delivering fact based and credible journalism. And for the reach of over 50 million, like with the reach of over 50 million users, Drupal actively supports education, agriculture, youth empowerment, and nation building through impactful digital initiatives. So let's witness the journey together. And with this, a regional communication partner is PR 24 into 7. PR 24/7, a trusted regional PR and communications partner with pan India media reach, strategic storytelling, and crisis support for brands big and small. So we have Neha, the CEO of PR 24/7, joined us here. So we would like to have some words from her. Please, Neha, ma'am.
Thank you, Vanshika, for having me here. And thank you, everyone. First of all, good afternoon to all our esteemed jury members, panelists, and participants. So, as everyone is aware about PR 24/7, but at PR, we always believe in supporting talent, which has always been at the heart of what we do. And we are known for creating and nurturing PR professionals across regional market. And I believe that's what the real reputation is built. And regional PR is not just about conducting a PR activity or disseminating a release. It's about understanding the people, culture, and context. And when a platform like IRPRA conducts such event and recognize, so nobody will be happier than us. So that's where we are here. And I'm really proud to be a sponsor of PR 24/7 and looking forward for wonderful case studies and event. Thank you.
Thank, thank you so much, Neha, ma'am, for the beautiful words. And with it, dear guests, this event is as credible as the visionaries who evaluate excellence behind the scenes. It's my privilege to warmly welcome our esteemed jury members, industry leaders who bring with them years of experience, integrity, and deep understanding of the PR landscape. So let's welcome our jury IRPRA 2025. So I'm going to introduce everybody one by one. With this, we have Miss Arshana Muthappa. Welcome, ma'am. A communication specialist with 25 plus years of experience across corporate communications and consulting. Plus, founder of Two Teaspoon Consulting and a founding member of Global Women in PR India. Also, a practicing mental health counselor, bringing a rare blend of communication and human rights. So, welcome, ma'am. And with this, we have Miss Kavita Lakhani ji with us, a well known name in the communications industry with nearly 3 decades of experience, has worked with leading agencies including Beaver, Sandvik, Lintas, and Ogilvy Ogilvy PR. Former co-chair India Women's Leadership Network and Interpublic Group. Very welcome, ma'am. And let's move forward with the next jury member who is going to moderate with us also, Miss Josna Das ji. Josna Das Nanda brings 23 years of experience across PR consulting, corporate communications, and crisis management. A former journalist with the Times of India, blending newsroom depth with strategic counsel. Currently AVP Corporate Communications at DS Group. Welcome, ma'am, to the IRPRA 2025. And let's move for the next jury member, Ms. Tamanna Rath, leads communications and stakeholder engagement at Xterry and played a key communications role during the India's G20 presidency, working with ministries and global stakeholders. And she is well known for purpose-driven storytelling and stakeholders-centric engagement. Welcome, ma'am. And with this, we have another special guest with us, yani jury members with us, Miss Samita Srivastav ji, who is a special correspondent at Dainik Jagran with 16 plus years of experience, specializes in entertainment journalism and cultural narratives, who brings strong newsroom insights into storytelling, media trends, and audience engagement. Welcome, Smita ji. And the next jury member is Miss Krishma Solanki ji, who is Director Corporate Communications at Publicity Group India, nearly 15 years of experience across global agencies, television, and digital platforms, and who is recognized for media relations, crisis communication, and leadership impact. Very welcome, ma'am, to the IRPRA 2025. And let's move forward with the next jury member who is with us. Welcome, Amir, sir. Now I can pronounce your name frequently. Welcome, sir, a PR industry veteran who over 2 decades of distinguished experience, joined Lintas in 1996 and played a key role in building Cool in Opinion, now Lintas Live, and former president Linta's life and listed among top 100 influencer game changers in corporate communications. Welcome, sir. And
Thank you.
the next, you're welcome, sir. And the next jury member with us is Dr. Sameer Kapoorji, who is director at Adfactors PR with experience across startups and large con- conglomerates. As worked with brands like Ola, Oyo, Movic, and groups such as Tata and Mahindra, and a double PhD holder and an expert in political and policy communications. Welcome, Dr. Sameer Kapoorji. And the next jury member is with us, Mr. Charanjit Singh, CJG, who a seasoned communication strategist, brand consultant, and academic. Began his career as a journalist and later served as media advisor to the Chief Minister of Punjab and currently associated with Sulini University School of Media and Communications. Welcome, Charanjit ji, to onboard with us. And with this, we have another jury member also, Dr. Jitendra Vyas ji, who is editor at Nai Dunya Indore, a PhD scholar in literature, and known for credible and balanced journalism and deep understanding of regional narratives. Welcome, Dr. Jitendra Vyas ji, to onboarding on us on IRPRA 2025. And we have another jury member, Mr. Bhaskar Majumdar ji, a strategic communication consultant with 20 plus years of experience, actively associated with leading professional bodies including PRCI, ABCI, PRCAI, and APACD, brings strong perspective on industry standards and best practices. Welcome, Mr. Bhaskar ji. And moving on with the next, Mr. Ujjwal Punmya ji, who is lead head marketing and corporate communications at NSDL, 15 plus years of experience in reputation management, digital PR, influencer engagement, and crisis communication. Plus, recipient of certificates of excellence for high impact communication campaigns. Welcome, Ujjwal ji, on IRPRA 2025. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward with the next jury member, Mr. Mrinal Kanti De, who is Vice President and Head PR at Corporate Communications at Movic. 25 plus year of experience in spanning journalism, IPO communications, crisis management, and public policy advocacy. And plus, a two-time top 100 influential game changer 2022 and 2023. Welcome, sir, on IRPRA 2025. And the next jury member is with Mr. Sudeep Purokaistho. मुझे यहाँ पे भी नाम थोड़ा सा प्रोनाउंस करने में दिक्कत हो रही है. If I'm wrong, please give me a sorry for this. And who is a strategic communication consultant with 3 decades of experience. Sudeep ji is having lead reputation and crisis communication for Jindal Steel and Power, Adani Group, and Reliance Industries. And he is known for handling high stakes corporate and policy communication. Welcome Sudeep ji on IRPRA 2025. And let's move forward to the next jury member, Dr. Tilak Kumar Chaudhary, a marketing and communication lead, India at AECOM. 20 plus years of experience across infrastructure, pharma, BPO, and auto ancillary sectors. An author of 8 years of employer branding and a strong voice on employee engagement and culture. So, first of all, welcome all the jury members in IRPRA 2025. Your guidance and judgment gives IRPRA its true value, and we are honored to have you with us on board today. And with this, moving ahead with the most insightful segment of the day, the panel discussion. And this time, the topic is PR beyond macro. So I would like to invite Ms. Josna Das Nandaji to moderate today's panel discussions. But before that, I'm going to introduce you all to the members of panel discussions. Ms. Kavita Lakhani ji, Ms. Tanmana Raj ji, Mr. Amir Ismail ji, again I'm mistaking here, and Mr. Sijal Singh ji, Dr. Tilak Kumar Chaudhary ji, and Mr. Ujjwal Punya ji. So I'm handing over the mic to Josna ji to moderate this panel discussions ahead.
Sorry, just a small correction. I'm not a doctor. I'm just Mr. So I think that you'll have to change.
Okay, I'll change it. I'm sorry.
Okay, thanks.
So, good afternoon, everyone. As they say, India lives in its villages, but today India's growth lives in its regional hubs. And we've obviously moved past the era where, a single press release from a Mumbai or a Delhi could capture a nation. Today, the heart of the consumer beats in many languages and across, thousands of pin codes that are there. So, welcome to this crucial panel discussion, which is regional markets as growth engines. We are here to decode why the smartest brands are shifting their PR budgets away from the metro bubble and into the heartland of India. To help us navigate this, as she's already mentioned, we have a panel of industry stalwarts. I won't take time in, going into who are the the panelists here, but straight away go into how we will go about it. Or we often hear that regional PR is cost effective, as they say, and in more than just a cheaper voice. It's about we all understand it is far beyond a cheaper voice, and it's about attention and impact. To start us off, Ujjwal, can I take the liberty to get your perspective on what makes regional PR a stronger ROI channel today? Where are you seeing it actually outperform traditional metro heavy campaigns?
So, thank you for the question and welcome all. Good afternoon to all. Hope I'm audible. Yeah. So, I'll just give you one. We'll start with one of the thing which I did in my earlier uh, I would say earlier place which I was to work with earlier organization. So, in during agency days when there was a task given to us that we want to increase the business multiple times in next 2 to 3 years. How do you do that? And that was the thinking which was given to the agency. And along with this chief business officer, along with some of the seniors, we were having that chat. And beyond a point, there was some plain idea which was given by one of the team members from the agency. Hey, why don't we? Our reach is very limited because we are only talking to people who are having who can understand only English language. There's some noise. Hacha. So this was in a stock exchange. Now stock exchange they want to increase the reach. So while catering to English crowd only, there were limitations of turnover, business, and limitations of growth. So the simple idea which was came into us like how do we go beyond this language barrier And in 2011-12, those days, we suggested to have the website and the terminal into 14, 15 different languages in India. And the business grew multifolds in those years. So I mean to say, from that time onwards, the importance of regional media and the importance of communicating in their language is more important. Like a Misho launching a small campaign in 11 cities, or a India ka fashion capital Flipkart, and going into multiple small cities and doing wonders, big billion days, communicating in different languages. So this is the power of allocating, or like reaching out to the most number of people. So regional media will help you to grow your business 10 times, 20 times, or 100 times also, in if you are able to use it rightly. Second point, the as in last 7-8 years, there is a big boom in influencer marketing, and people are using influencers for a lot of their businesses. Now, when I deep dive into influencer, it's not the top influencer which will create trust in you. It is the influencer which is communicating that will create trust in you. If the Tamil video, and if I am a Tamilian, my trust to that influencer will be more than the other guys, because I understand that language. I know that person. That is a person which I can relate to. So this was the thing. Third thing is the cultural impact. The cultural impact is when we go in certain areas and do some events, people should know that we are not outsiders. We are their people. So if we go in Guwahati and greet somebody with a gamcha, so that makes much more impact in their heart, and they are like with the brand for a long time rather than only one time impact. So these are the three, four things which I can say how regional media or regional PR has impacted people's life, and they will continue to do so. And if you want to grow as a business, you can't ignore this space. That's what from my side.
Thanks, Ujjwal. So it's clear that, it's not only reach, and reach is probably only a vanity metric, but relevance is the sanity metric that you call it today. So this brings us to the soul of the story when you
Can I
mentioned,
add to that,
Gamcha.
Jyotsna?
Yeah,
Is possible?
sure,
I,
sure.
I just want to say that I think one needs to reimagine what this term regional PR is, because I think in all our minds we are coded to think that it is engaging with press releases and regional journalists. When the canvas is completely changed, thanks to digital, you've got a very aspirational smartphone, kind of audience in these markets that are quite evolved, and you can reach them in different ways. So if you broaden the canvas and the mindset to include all of this, the possibilities become significantly larger, and the value becomes significantly bigger for brands. So I think when it comes to those kind of things, it's normally you think regional PR, okay, let me put some money aside and send out some releases and get a multiplier impact to my reporting to clients, when actually you can do a heck of a lot more.
Very true. So this actually brings us to probably, to the soul of the story, the language and culture which we are talking about. So, if Tilak, you can come in and tell us how brands are winning belief. It's not just visibility in regional markets. How do we build that, long term local authority instead of just short term buzz, like Amir was mentioning, that you do these press releases, you're there, gone. I mean, you do that once and then you're gone. So how do you get into this, winning that belief and not just visibility in the regional markets?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Josna, for the question. I hope I'm audible. Uh, I'll basically come from the sector that I represent. I represent civil engineering and engineering consultancy. So to give you an example, we are not trying to create something which is temporary. We are talking about something which, when we create, it lasts for 20, 30 years and probably generations. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to impact how people behave, where how people commute, how people consume infrastructure. So there it is much more than just information. We are trying to change a culture. So for example, we have a project called SCB Katak, which is one of the largest government hospitals coming up in Odisha. Now, when I look at national media, it might just talk about, how big the hospital is, how many people it's going to impact. But when I really want the regional people to understand and start using that facility, it's going to be a college come a medical facility. I need to understand and speak their language so that people from interior pockets of Odisha are able to understand what it's going to do for them and how it's going to actually impact, how many beds are there, what kind of facilities are there, because that is not of national importance. Like somebody sitting in Jammu and Kashmir is not going to go to Odisha for treatment, or somebody sitting
True.
in South may not go. So it's not really relevant for national media or everyone to know that kind of detail. And we can really educate people on how it can impact and better their position. That is one. The second thing that I see, which is not from my category, is that I see the cars being launched today. You know, the interesting part is, I mean, I'm a car enthusiast. I keep checking my Insta, and suddenly I find cars popping up from influencers who can, hardly speak, who can hardly, but they have got very good knowledge about what a regional audience wants. Like, for example, I live in Noida. Now, in Noida, we know that the air is very corrosive. It kind of affects the electronic parts very badly. The quality goes down. So for example, if there's an influencer who's talking about a car, I would like to know whether how the car is like. There are brands which have problems in rusting. So how does that impact so these local influencers and at a regional level are able to highlight problems and talk about problems which probably a national brand cannot, and it's not relevant for a national audience. So when we go deeper, so I look at national and regional PR as hub and spoke model. So for me, national media is the hub. So you start things from there, you get the visibility from there. But when you really want impact, the messages have to be more detailed, have to be more reach oriented, have to be more, simplified in both, in terms of language, in terms of technicalities. It has to be simplified so that, everybody, common people understand it. And I really agree with Amir when he said that, what is regional PR? I mean, usually my understanding of regional PR has been vernacular PR, but actually it is not that. There are a lot of,
It's
publications.
gone way beyond it now.
Yes, yes. So, so for example, if I'm going to Chennai or Tamil Nadu, I can't fight a Delhi Tanti. I mean, no other publication has the kind of reach. Like we are working on Chennai Metro, we are working on the Chennai International Airport. If I want to, have an announcement, it makes no sense for me to, it's good to be on Hindu, but I would rather be on Delhi Tanti because that kind of reach I won't get anywhere else. Same with Calcutta. If I go to Calcutta, if I talk of Anand Bazar Patrika or a Telegraph, maybe Times of India doesn't even reach 50% of the houses there. So, it depends on what market you're talking about, what kind of products you're talking about, and what is the outcome you're looking for. So anyone, any segment which is talking about educating consumers or trying to change habits, I think for them regional PR is a must to have.
Yeah, in fact, it helps build your trust element that is there. So and when you're saying you are looking at the impact, obviously you're looking at ROI. So we've talked about ROI, we are talking about trust, but have we? It's time also for us to talk about the who. So the gatekeepers of the news that has changed, as Amir was saying. We are seeing a massive shift from the traditional newsrooms to your WhatsApp groups, the local YouTube creators, the hyperlocal portals. So I would probably request Kavita to come in and share her views on truly influences opinion in not metro to India today? How do we engage with these new trust multipliers effectively to bring in, or to work on that trust, and also at the same time look at a long-term credible index?
Thanks for this question, Jyotsna. First of all, I'd like to begin by saying namaste to our entire audience. It's so amazing that we are talking about regional PR and, we're still talking in English. So to me, regional PR is a misnomer. I think when we were doing PR in the earlier years, I think what we thought regional PR, like how, like Tilak, I think, said it, that, this differentiation between languages and English, and I just think it's such a wrong connotation. Regional PR is not about that at all, in my mind, because, India is such a diverse country that actually, if you think about it, languages are predominant. They are way more prevalent than the English language. So it should have been the other way around. But ground reality is quite different, And I also think if I was a brand manager, I would have been allocating my budgets towards more of the so-called regional PR, because that's where my real audience is on the ground, If you put together the audiences in your metros versus the other tier two, tier three towns, you will actually find your main audiences out there. And I think Tilak also mentioned it, as you said, you're an auto enthusiast. Some of our luxury cars, right? The biggest markets for them are in a Chandigarh, which is a regional market, right? I don't call it a regional market, but it's not a metro city or not a tier one city like we define it. So for me, these definitions of regional PR, and they don't make sense. Actually, they don't make sense. So the way things have changed now, earlier it used to be English media versus language media, but I think that's kind of gone away because the power, you were talking about influencers and you were talking about the shift, so social media has actually become a level playing field for everybody. So you will see anyone who has a point of view and has a sense, or rather a good understanding of how to craft a narrative which could possibly be relevant to multiple users or multiple audiences. Anyone can actually use social media to put their point of view across, and I think that is what's ensured there's a level playing field for anyone who is in a tier 2 tier 3 city versus a tier 1 city. Now the big difference is that earlier it used to be all about journalists and publications who are putting that message across. Now everyone can, and I think that's the big difference. Language is really not your barrier any longer, nor is the platform, because the platform is available to anyone. And whether you're sitting in a metro city or you're in a non metro city, it doesn't matter. And I think that's the beauty of it all. Social media has changed the game completely. So you have the emergence of nano influencers, mega influencers. And I think I'm speaking about myself. I'm sitting in a metro city. I consume content in various languages. It's about what that content says to me. Is it of my, do I understand it? And is it of interest to me? So that's all that matters. So I would think that's a big change that we're going to see as we even go forward. It's no longer going to be, budgets will be actually allocated to anyone who can create a good message, create a good content piece for the audiences. That's how. And it won't be segregated as metro and regional. None of that will happen.
Very true. In fact, Tanmana or CJ, do you have any views on this? Would you want to comment on it?
Hi. They've covered all the points. I had only one thought. We as communicators, it's very important to uh, educate the internal audience and our key stakeholders within an organization. Because end of the day, everybody wants a Times of India and ET, irrespective of understanding the reach it is making. So it is important that we explain the impact and what are we wanting to get out of the particular initiative that we want to take. So I think we have a lot of responsibility on our shoulders to internally educate these stakeholders. Rest, all the points being covered make a lot of sense. And yeah, I feel one more point is the connect, because if, like Kavita rightly pointed out, I have seen PR professionals go to the Hindi speaking belt and speak to the media in English. Why? And you expect them to connect with you? No, they will never. So, that language barrier, as long as we do not make the use of it and we have it on a platter with us, we should use it to connect better.
Very true, Tanmana.
Thank
In
you.
fact, you've done so many global campaigns and worked with leaders. It definitely brings in, that perspective where education of the audience is equally
Very
important,
important.
external, internal, both. CJ, any perspectives you would like to share? Okay, so as the saying goes, follow the money, as they say, and budgets are moving. And with that, expectations obviously are rising. So clients or your stakeholders, internal, external, both no longer want just that clip. They want an outcome. And so keeping that in mind, the what is it, Amir, looking ahead, what must change for regional PR to scale sustainably? And how should agencies evolve their skills and reporting to meet these new brand demands?
I've got a huge problem with the size of the industry. It's incredibly tiny. And if you look at the regional PR budgets, it's a subset of a tiny ecosystem. I think we need to break our minds out of tininess and go into big, bold moves. And thankfully, the opportunity with technology and what Kavita was saying, social media where everybody has a voice but also consumes information is vast. The opportunity for, I mean, I've been an agent in an agency which has multiple so-called disciplines, but those barriers are coming down.
There's a
Ideas
democratization of content, actually.
completely, and a powerful idea can come from a social post.
Yeah,
So what I'm trying to say is the biggest thing one needs to do is get mindset out of this tininess and use your connects, your platform that you have as a regional PR practitioner or a brand that wants to communicate to an audience and look at a wider canvas. And ROI will happen. Measurement needs to get more refined. I think if we keep on thinking of ourselves as, oh God, we're going to kind of issue releases and deal with, that part of the canvas of opportunity, it's going to be limited for a long time to come. But I think if you use this dynamic of change with digital media, influencers, etc., the value of what anybody does or gets out of these engagements can be far, far bigger. That's the the submission that I've got.
that's very true. And what or how do you think agencies should evolve with regard to their skills and reporting to meet these new, brand demands that are there to be on, to be present everywhere? I mean, especially if you were to ask me, I'm, amongst the top 15 FMCG brands in India. Now, if I'm only doing communication in the metros, then how is anybody going to know about the various brands we have and what do we stand for?
Jyotsna, I've
So
stepped down so I can be politically incorrect.
that's
So,
okay.
I mean, the problem is we have a bias towards English speaking everything.
That's true.
We some of us, live in metros and whatever, and that's the mind space. And I think we need to change the tapestry of talent that is deployed towards these campaigns that understand, like Tilak was saying, cultural nuances. That's a big factor in how you deliver what you deliver. What's the content going to look like that's relevant, that's sticky. Otherwise it makes no sense. So I think it's a responsibility of agencies to change the makeup of teams to include people, and there are people like Amit Prabhu of Score and so on who are training people from different parts of the country, but it's again very tiny. And if you look at it all the way back, it's all a question of how big is this effort gonna be, and what will it generate ultimately? So
That's very true. In fact, some of the work that, say, even Neha is trying to do, or you have agencies like Fusion PR, etc., who are doing regional work, and they're doing some good regional work. And it's primarily because they have people at the local level who are able to connect and make the difference. And local level, it's not, and then, like you rightly said, it's not pure press releases. Identifying the key stakeholders in that market, which will matter to me as a brand. Yeah. That's what's most important.
absolutely. Thanks.
CJ, is there anything that you would like to come in? I haven't heard from CJ at all. I hope he's there. Vanshita, can you please check? Is he having difficulty in connecting? Okay, so
Yes, can you hear me?
yeah, now we can hear you. Your thoughts.
Yes,
We've had a lot of discussion, on impact, on culture, on the nuances that are there, the who that we should speak to, budgets that are there. So is there anything that you would
yes.
like to bring into focus?
Yes, in fact, it is now that we are talking about regional media and regional reach, but 10 years back or 15 years back, if you look at it, this the approach to reach out to the desired audience had always been there, and there had always been attempt to understand the local nuances, local culture, and the people who are there to, your prospective customers. I can tell you that even, for example, we had a client from the south who were manufacturing tractors and other agriculture implements, and there was with German collaboration, and they were selling in the southern agriculture sector very effectively. But when it came to the Punjab, they were finding it very difficult to sell it there because in most of the southern states, it is the technicalities or the uh, uh, what we call it as basically the technical capabilities of a product, which the people would like to know as to how it performs. But here in Punjab or in the most of the northern region, it is not the technical aspect that a person will buy a product. It is a neighbor who has bought a machine, and his neighbor would like to, would also show one-upmanship by purchasing a similar product. So they are the cultural tendencies, and the selection of a product is based on entirely different parameters. And this attempt had always been there even earlier, that we reach out to the locals, the regional people, talk to them, the prospective customers, and then plan our strategy to reach out to them. But unfortunately, in the recent years, I've seen is that many of the national agencies which interact with the regional media, with the regional PR agencies also, they expect one press release to be distributed to the regional media without understanding that it would require change. It would require a different kind of a treatment. So you cannot have a
Customization.
national release also going to the regional media in the same fashion. Yeah, so the customization has to be there. It has to be rewritten. Not only the mere translation, it has to be rewritten to appeal to the local media, the local people. So, of course, as I had said even earlier, that the national media should attempt to train, and the regional PR agencies work with them, and have a proper perspective of the national brand identity. What are the nuances we look at it, and how the regional media should be tackled by them, so that some kind of an interaction, a regular interaction, and getting the feedback from them is an essential aspect.
Very
So
interesting,
thank
in
you,
fact.
Jason.
No, insightful thoughts
Yes.
from all of you. What I'm going to now do is, considering that we have the last 10 minutes that are there, I can now open the floor and we can take about 2 to 3 burning questions from the audience. And then in the end, in the last 5 minutes, we'll wrap up with one defining trend that we can see from regional PR over the next 3 years. So, Vanchita, if there are any queries that are there, we can take on 2 to 3 questions from the audience.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
guess, Vanchita, are there any queries or can we continue?
I think, ma'am, I don't have such queries. I'll ask
Okay,
that those
the
queries
audience.
later. Yeah, but the queries from the audience I didn't get yet, so
Okay.
we can
So
continue
what?
the event.
Yeah. So then I would go back to say, all our panelists that are there, and I will start with Amir to tell me one defining trend that you see in regional PR that is going to change over the next 3 years.
A forced shift towards digital everything.
Great. Can we start with Ujjwal? Next, Ujjwal.
Yeah. So one defining trend would be uh, digital is one of the important aspect. However, I mean to say the reach may be one of the. I mean to say digital reach is one, but what we say people have to. I mean to say company has to become like localized kind of a. I mean they have to change in the zone which they are developing. I mean to say they have to each city or each segment they have to look like they are localites of that place. So how from macro perspective they have to become localized and they have to reach through digital so that there is a two-way impact in their business and uh, and that's how the business will grow. And how many life how much like how much we are impacting livelihood of the people or how much we are trying to reach more people. The more you reach, the more business you get, the more trade you have, and the more trust you generate in those local minds. So we need to create that trust in the people's mind by being what they are or like talking in those terms which they are comfortable with. Sorry, a
So
long
you're
answer,
talking
not a
about
short one, but
no. So basically, you're talking about, say, community first storytelling, local
yeah.
voices, micro influencers,
Yeah.
ecosystem
So
partnerships.
मैं उसको हिंदी में बोलता हूँ मे बी मोर
हाँ जी,
कंफर्टेबल.
बताइए. हाँ जी.
हमें हमें उनके जैसा होना पड़ेगा. हमें उनके लैंग्वेज में जाके इफ आई एम गोइंग टू एन उदयपुर आई विल वेयर दैट हैट, आई विल वेयर दैट कैप एंड आई विल ग्रीट देम with the customers. If I'm going to Gamcha, my business should be having those kind of a trust factor, so that the people in the local language can trust the brand. It's not a national brand कि भाई आ जाएगा हमारे सुनेंगे नहीं, हम लोग तो बोलते हैं वो लोग को समझ में नहीं आता है. बस हम आपकी लैंग्वेज में आके आपके भाषा में आके आपको मैं जो भी क्वेरी होगा सुधारूंगा और कुछ गलती होगी तो माफी भी मांगेंगे और आपके साथ में हम ग्रो भी करेंगे. सो ग्रोइंग
So
इन द लैंग्वेज.
basically, yeah, so basically, tailored storytelling, which is grounded in cultural,
या
linguistic, and community-centric insights. So
एब्सोल्युटली.
stories which will, shape the genuine understanding or which will showcase your understanding of the local, say values, nuances like Tilak
एब्सोल्युटली.
and Amir mentioned. Hmm. Okay. Kavita, anything you would like to share?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'd like to share two actually. So,
Okay.
I'm going to be a little audacious. The next 3 years, I think we won't have this discussion around regional PR at all to begin with.
I
That's the
hope so.
first thing. We won't have that discussion. And secondly, what I also think is that brands will possibly allocate greater budgets for so called regional PR, because that's where your market is emerging from now. I mean, you've got mature markets and then you've got growth markets. So, in my mind, in the next 3 years, your budgets are going to shift in a different way. So, right now, the allocation is possibly skewed towards your metro cities, and whatever is left over moves over to the smaller cities or the tier 2, tier 3 cities. In the next 3 years, what I see is an absolute change there. And that's where I think the big difference will come in terms of how important those markets are and what is the kind of messaging, the efforts put in over there. So I think these two things are likely to change.
Great. Tanmana, what are your thoughts?
Mm, I agree with what she's saying, but I don't see a shift happening immediately. The only industry where I see they have understood the importance of the regional pockets is the consumer goods, because that is what also adds to their sales as against the metros. And I don't know whether 3 years is a good enough time for this to change, because, like I said, and I'll harp on that, it's for us to educate the internal stakeholder by saying what is the ROI we are getting from the regional audiences, or the regional, what's the business that we're driving through this. There may not be a there may not be a quantitative ROI, but there has to be some way to showcase this so that they understand the importance and they see the value that the regional PR is giving to them and adding to their business.
You
But
mentioned about sales. Is it really sales oriented, or you want it to be beyond sales?
well, I think the sales comes first, the perception will shape up, is what people who drive business say. We as communicators think otherwise, but when it is sales, it's only figures and numbers. And once that shows, obviously, rest everything we can build around it and work on it. That's how I have, realized in all these years. We talk
Tilak, what
big.
about you?
I think one major change that I see in the next 3 years, which already see happening, is that, uh, earlier we always assumed that the people living outside metros are driven only by emotion. So we focused mostly on emotional things to promote things. But I think now that's changing. I see a lot of people looking for information and trying to make an informed decision. So I think that shift, because it's becoming a global world, and people from everywhere are going everywhere, and so they're bringing that with them. So I would see regional media, or vernacular media, becoming more focused on information in a simplified form rather than just throwing jargons at consumers. I think we will have information simplified in a digestible format for the local audience who are non-technical. I think that will be a big shift that I see happening in the regional media.
Great. CJ, one defining trend that you see for regional PR over the next 3 years?
Don't think so, that in the next 3 years there would be any drastic change, except that it is a good thing that we are trying to understand people living in the regional area. The brands are trying to understand them and customize their messaging and reaching out to them. And maybe the another shift, which possibly could be the in the digital sphere, would be uh, emergence of the vernacular media on the online platforms.
Okay, great. In fact, I very strongly believe that, having heard all of you, obviously, you all have done a lot of work both on the agency side. Amir, Kavita, etc., have deep agency experience. You have Tilak, you have CJ Sir, Ujwal, Tanmana, all of you are from the client side. But, who've shared your insights. But regional PR or regional India, actually, I would say regional India is no longer an alternative market. It's the main stage today. Metros obviously are saturated. We all understand that. And thank you, I would say, for bringing these out in terms of calling it out and saying that it is important. And I'm very happy that Kavita is extremely, positive when she said in the next 3 years. Amir, thanks for your insights, having been in the industry for so long and seen the industry evolve from, say, a fax machine stage to where we are today, the digital. Yeah, you wanted to say something? Amir, were you saying something?
No, I was on mute, but thank you very much for doing such a nice job of moderating the session.
No, but
Be kind.
I'm just saying that, we are talking about regional. We've seen that stage of fax machines to where we are when it comes to digital, and how our narratives have changed. What we were doing in the initial phase to what we are doing today, it's a huge change. And I'm sure, though this change has happened in the last, say, 25 years, the next 5 years will be much faster than the last 25 years, you know. So it
Couldn't
will
agree more.
obviously be, yeah,
Couldn't agree.
completely. And thanks for your most crisp, one defining trend that you had. Excellent. So thank you to all the incredible panelists that we had for showing us, that while a brand might speak English, it must also think, feel, and act local in order to win. Thanks to IRPRA, Pavan Tripathi for hosting this important conversation that we have. So let's continue the networking over the next segment. Cheers.
Actually, ma'am, I have to say something because you guys were discussing.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we have one question in chat also from Honey K. Bhargava.
Mm-hmm.
So can we take that one also? And
Sure,
the
sure.
two questions from the live session. So I'll dictate that questions also with you.
Definitely.
From Honey K. Bhargava is asking what low cost stance align with regional PR? As Tilak had mentioned about someone in Tamil would trust a local influencer instead of some big influencer in Delhi.
Tilak, you would want to take that, or Amir?
I can also try.
Sure,
Sure, I'm not very
definitely.
clear about the question. So, yeah, Ujjwal, please go ahead.
Please go ahead. You are not there. That's why thought of like
Okay.
answering. Please go ahead.
So I think what the question says is, uh, someone in Tamil would trust a local influencer. See, I think, on the face of it, if I go by Bollywood and if I go by Tamil cinema, I see a lot of you know merging happening there. Like, for example, I see a lot of South stars now getting accepted in Hollywood and in Bollywood and vice versa. So I think that is not the problem anymore. I think it is the content and how you present it is what matters. So if you are able to present interesting content uh, in a particular way which I understand, I think it doesn't matter where I come from. I will still listen to that content. I think that is what is the trend that we are seeing now. So I think that's what she's asking. So I think that is
No, it's a very
where it
valid
is.
point, Tilak, you've made. The South, and say, I'll just take a
Yeah.
small example, Bollywood example. You see a lot of these Bollywood or, South Indian actors doing extremely well and very popular, Yeah, and that has also led to, if you see, the mushrooming of a lot of South Indian, say, eating outlets in Delhi, for example. The kind of stuff that I see on digital media for that Ben Dosa is, or the outlet is awesome. So, that's how acceptability is also going up. Is there someone
I,
who's trying to speak? And I
I'll just
think we
add
are
on to this
losing out.
point. I'll just add on to Tilak's point. So ultimately, if you look at the from the business side, we as a company want to do business. We want to sell our products and services. We want to earn money, right? And we will go with we want to go in a particular city or a segment, and we want to communicate there. हम लोग को संवाद करना है उनसे. अभी मुझे business करना है, whether they speak whatever language, whatever it takes. I'll go in that extreme and I will do my business. Ultimately, my business should grow. People should get salaries. Company should do profit. That's my whole intention. So अगर बिजनेस करना है तो मुझे संवाद करने में कोई इशू नहीं होना चाहिए, whether it whatever language it may be.
True.
And if the more I try to talk to you in your language, the more trust I create. So
You'll be
it
able
is
to
a
connect.
trust. Yeah, it is a trust which is there in it, which is hidden benefit of the language.
I would say connect will build trust.
Connect will be there.
So,
Connect. The main thing is trust. If I trust a person and if I understand what he says in my language, that means I am your big time customer. You are impacting, you are giving something in my knowledge, you are taking all the efforts to give me all the knowledge which I want. Now I will be your good loyal customer throughout the life. So that is the trust which is created when you speak the to the people in their language. That is a
True,
simple thing which is
sure,
whether you go through influencer marketing, storytelling, ads, mobile apps, website
true,
advertising,
true. Very
or
right.
anything else,
That's true.
anything.
Vanchita, can we take another question?
Yes, ma'am. The question is like arose from a listener that as all experts we have are working in industry since more than 2 decades. So just wanted to know, is regional PR was not there at that time, or what happened in last 3 4 years that highlighted regional PR work?
I think I would get Amir to answer this question. He's seen it evolve far more than all of us. Amir, you would like to take this question?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please? I
So,
didn't hear you properly.
Vanchita, you want
Sure,
to
sure, sure,
repeat?
sure. So the listener is, yeah, the listener is saying, is the regional PR was not there at that time, or what happened in last 3 4 years that highlighted regional PR work?
I think it existed even earlier, but not as wide and deep as it exists today. I think the entire industry was, if I talked about it being small today, it was in fact a fraction of small in the earlier years when I got into the business, which is about over 30 years ago. There were very few agency players. There were some local regional stringers, so it did exist. But I think as the PR industry grew, and the realization that audiences across the country are important for you to address through media at that time. I'm talking about traditional media outlets. The network of regional media offering also grew. Today I see another transformation, like I was saying, to a possibility of doing far more, because it's not just a set of publications, it's a set of people who post and consume, and influencers who influence. So I think that canvas is changing rapidly.
True. Vanchita, I think we've gone way ahead of our time. So,
Yeah, we,
time for us to wrap.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's okay. Thanks, everyone. Let's continue the networking that we are doing, and all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you
everyone.
so much.
So thank you so much to every panelist here, like after the insightful discussion with all the panelists present here. First of all, I'll say this again. Thank you so much for this beautiful conversation. We got to know a lot of things, and let's move forward with the event. So let's go with the glimpse. Actually, I would request to the team to, you know, as we had completed three editions before, 2021, 22, 23, and this is 2025, means fourth edition. So we got covered in recognized in Times of India, Drupal, The Pioneer, or Mayapuri, Haribhumi, Patrika, Nai Dunia, Indian Web 2, News, NCR, and so many coverages from the events from our 21 edition. Like this, you guys can see in the screen. Plus, we got so many recognition in another year, another edition 2022, IRPRA 2022 glimpse, and moving forward with the 2023 glimpse here, we had 40 under 40 announcers and jury panel, and a beautiful panel discussion there. And now with this, we are celebrating here 2025 IRPRA fourth edition. So these are the glimpses, these are the coverages actually showing our panel discussion and IRPRA details. So now it's time for the jury selection process. Who decides who wins. The actual or the weighted moment comes. So first, let me tell you who decides who wins. The evaluation of IRPRA will be conducted by a panel of distinguished professionals hailing from the Indian regional communications industry. Assisting this jury will be an advisory board consisting of prominent experts at both the national and regional levels. And the selection process on basis of two things: profile and background check plus work case study too. And this is what winners are going to get. Trophy for the winners. This is the IRPRA 2025 trophy, and also a social media creative which they can share across the social media platforms. So this is the trophy actually the winners are going to get. And first, I have to tell you this. This is a big achievement for IRPRA as we got 146 plus registrations. Plus, yes, and then 36 plus case studies. 18 plus states participated in this competition, this award ceremony, and 20 individual winners and 20 agency recognized. So this is how the award ceremony is going to be, because as we all know, 40 under 40, 20 individual winners, 20 agency recognized, and 18 plus states covered in these 20 individual winners. This is the big thing actually. And let's begin with the announcement. The most awaited moment of the event is here. Going to announce the India's Regional PR Awards 2025, 40 under 40 categories. So let's go with the individual awards first. Best Emerging PR Strategist. Best Creative Entertaining Campaign. The third category is Best Healthcare Communication Campaign. And the fourth category is Best PR Campaign for Startups. And fifth category is Best Rural Area PR Campaigns. So the winners are
India's Regional PR Award 2025, 40 under 40, Best Emerging PR Strategist categories. And the winners are Nikhil Swami, Punjab, Prashant Bakshi, Gujarat, Hani K. Bhargav, Haryana, Rajesh Hingu, Gujarat, Swati Chakravarti, West Bengal, Shraddha Bhattacharya, Mumbai.
So congratulations to all the winners present here. The Best Emerging PR Strategist or category winners were here. So, and the next, let's moving ahead with the next category, Best Creative Entertainment Campaign. The next category is Best Creative Entertainment Campaign. And I would request if the winners are present here, so they can unmute themselves and let's get the idea, their experience from this competition. I would request everybody here, अगर हमारे winners हमारे साथ में हैं, so we would like to know their experiences, their feeling of winning this campaign.
Hi, am I audible? This is Hani Bhargava this side. Hi, Vanshita.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much. Um, I have been, quite privileged and I would say fortunate. And after working in the industry for more than 15 years, got a chance to kind of, you know, appear for the awards. And I would say the team, a big thank you to the team for pushing me doing this because initially I was quite reluctant, appearing for these awards. But I know that with the great hard work behind the scenes, the jury, I would like to thank you all for recognizing me for my work and for this category. And it's great to know that I'm getting the award for 40 under 40 category. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much, honey, for the beautiful experience you shared. And I just want to know the feeling after winning this.
Oh, it's great, a great feeling, I would say, and I would like to thank all my colleagues, all my, I would say all the people who are there in the industry, and kind of the session was great, and I got a lot of tips from this session. So, kind of building up my own legacy. This is just the starting, but would love to meet you all in person very soon. Thank you so much. It feels great.
Thank you so much, honey. And now Shraddha ji is also here with us. So I would request Shraddha, if you are listening to me, please unmute yourself and please turn on your camera so we can know your experiences with the campaign and IRPRA. Okay. If anyone from the winners is interested to share the experiences, Shraddha, if you are listening to me, am I?
Hi, Vanshita. This is
Hi,
Swati.
hi, Shraddha. Hi, Swati.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. And thank you so much. I have been part of IRPRA for, I think, this is the third year. I have applied for the category. And thank you for recognizing our hard work and our effort. And that's all. Thank you so much to everyone. You people are doing really great. You are appreciating us. You are motivating us to do good job. More and more good campaigns should come on board by your motivation. And thank you, and all congratulations to rest of my peers. So thank you.
Okay, Shraddha. Actually, I have one more question from you, Shraddha. Like, what does
This is
regional
Swati.
PR?
Vanchita, this is
Swati,
Swati.
actually, my
Right.
mistake.
No, that's fine.
Okay, Swati. Okay, so what does regional PR mean to you?
Uh, See, regional PR for me is that platform from where I started my career. And that's my bread and butter. And now with the emerging, uh, you know, uh, different emerging scenario of marketing, where PR is also a part, where influencer marketing is also a part, where digital marketing is a part, social media marketing is a part. So definitely regional PR has lot to do. As before, I was listening to our panel discussion of our experienced seniors. So definitely that will, with this kind of what to say, like changing scenario, regional PR will be more and more importance for the brands. So we just need to think more innovatively. We just need to emerge with more ideas, so that we can give that impact to the brand. So definitely regional PR. And I work in a regional PR agency. I run a regional PR agency. So definitely for me, it uh, is always utmost for the utmost importance. So in that case, I think I'm hoping positive things as well in near future, as everyone said. So let's see how it goes.
Again, congratulations, Swati. Now I'm taking your
Thank
name
you.
correctly.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
So moving ahead with the next winner, if we have Hani K Bhargava, they already shared her experiences. Prashant Bakshi ji, if you are here with us, please share your experiences with us and please unmute yourself and turn on the camera. Nikhil ji, Prashant Bakshi, Hani K Bhargava, Rajesh ji, or Shraddha, if you are here and listening to me, please. Okay. So let's moving ahead for the next category. Best Creative Entertainment Campaign.
India's Regional PR Award 2025. 40 under 40. Best Creative Entertainment Campaign categories. And the winners are Mansi Rathi, Delhi. Bhanshri Sharma, Delhi. Rikti Shah Panchal, Gujarat. Ame Ambedkar, Maharashtra. Vijayta Tripathi, Odisha.
Many congratulations to every winner here. The Best Creative Entertainment Campaign. So I would request to each 5 winners from the Best Creative Entertainment Campaign category to turn on the camera and unmute yourself so we can talk about this campaign or talk about your experiences. So I would request the winners, Mansi ji, Dhanashri, Rikti, Amir, and Vijayta. If you guys are here, please turn on your camera. So okay, so many congratulations, everybody. I think I'm not so audible or any other issue. So let's move ahead with the next category. Many congratulations again to the Best Creative Entertainment Campaign category winners. And the next category is Best Healthcare Communication Campaign.
India's Regional PR Award 2025. 40 under 40. Best Healthcare Communication Campaign categories. And the winners are Ravinder Bharti, Maharashtra. Anubhuti Srivastav. Ojasvi Sharma, Chandigarh. Gurpreet, Assam.
Many congratulations to the Best Healthcare Communication Campaign winners. And the winners were Ravindra Bharti ji, Anubhuti ji, Ojasvi ji, and Gurpreet ji. So please, if you guys are hearing me out, if you guys want to share any your experiences or talk to us with the team and panelists and all the jury members are present here. So please unmute yourself and please turn on your camera.
Ingredients are not nursing.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hello, everyone. This is Anubhuti, and this is the 4th time I'm receiving this award. So that's great that even you guys are thinking of a regional PR award. We are just counted as implementation partners. I'm glad to know I have just gone through the discussion as well. It is glad to know that the landscape is changing and we are being considered as strategists also. So I guess more inputs are being taken by us and we can really do some great work here. Looking forward to many such things forwards. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anubhuti ji, and many congratulations to you for the winning award. And I really want to know your favorite part of working in the PR market.
I love interacting with people, and of course, communication is the best part which I have. And with the change in the landscape over the years, digital now we are getting digitalized. So we have got recently many regional portals also and the channels also. And the fun part is getting the news customized according to them.
That's the great part, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you so much, Anubhuti ji, for sharing your words with us, very insightful words with us, and many congratulations to you again.
Thank you so much.
And let's move ahead with the next winner also. If
हाँ जी,
they-
नमस्कार। मेरा नाम है ओजस्वी शर्मा और मैं IRPRA और ट्रूपल का तहे दिल से धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ। पिछले कई वर्षों से पूरे चंडीगढ़ के आसपास और पूरे पंजाब में बहुत सारी ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं जो कि फ्री हेल्थ केयर प्रोवाइड कर रही हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ कलेमिटीज़ जब आती हैं स्टेट में। इतनी स्टेट में फ्लड्स आई, इतने स्टेट में ह्यूमन रिलीफ एड को पहुंचाया गया, जिसमें ना केवल गवर्नमेंट ने काम किया बल्कि बहुत सारी नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ने एक बहुत लार्ज स्केल ह्यूमन एफर्ट इतने वर्षों से किया है इस रीजन में। जहाँ जहाँ तक बात करें गवर्नमेंट एडेड प्रोग्राम्स की, दे हैव अ PR बजट, दे हैव अ complete machinery that can communicate these efforts to public। पर जहाँ बात करें नॉन प्रॉफिट संस्थाओं की, वहाँ पर उनके हेल्थ केयर इनिशिएटिव्स जो कि वो पब्लिक की डोनेशन बेस्ड मनी से लोगों तक पहुंचाने का काम करते हैं, उनकी ह्यूमन स्टोरीज को लोगों तक पहुंचाने का काम के लिए उनके पास कोई डिफाइंड बजट नहीं होता। समटाइम्स दे एंड अप स्पेंडिंग इवन द लास्ट पेनी ऑन सेविंग अ ह्यूमन लाइफ। तो जहाँ ऐसे कॉजेस की बात आती है, वहां पर लोगों में टू एश्योर दैट ह्यूमैनिटी स्टिल एग्जिस्ट और लोग किस ग्रेविटी तक काम कर रहे हैं ह्यूमन लाइफ को बचाने के लिए। इतनी ठंड पड़ती है, उसमें भी हेल्थ केयर चाहिए। सो 12 महीने वेयर एक्सट्रीम वेदर इज देयर, वेयर calamities have played a very harsh role this year, even in Himachal floods, in Punjab floods, the entire land and the farming areas were submerged. Healthcare was severely affected in villages. तो जब हमने इस पूरे एरिया में फ्री आई केयर कैंप्स के ऊपर स्टोरीज को हमने कवर किया, उनके ऊपर कैंपेन्स को बनाया और लोगों तक पहुंचाया, तब हमने इसकी ग्रेविटी को महसूस किया कि लाखों लोग इन कैंप्स में अपनी फ्री मेडिकल केयर को लेने के लिए आए। प्लस इस वर्ष जब हमने काम किया थ्रू कैंपेनिंग, वो ना केवल हेल्थ केयर के क्षेत्र में किया बट एक्सेसिबिलिटी और डिसेबिलिटी सेक्टर में भी किया। यहाँ पर बहुत सारे पर्सन्स विद डिसेबिलिटी हैं जिनके पास ऐसी कोई उबर, ओला, इन ड्राइव या ऐसी कोई भी फैसिलिटी नहीं है जिनमें पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटी विद रैम्प्स अपने व्हीकल्स के अंदर जा सकें। And the drivers, to have more rides, they don't wait for the customer to actually come down, and there is no factor of empathy involved in doing that. So we produced campaign for that also, and that has been received very well across the entirety of North India, and all these services again with our partners have been able to uh, be taken down across all states wherever they find that partnerships can further deepen the impact। तो बस यही हमारी केस स्टडीज थी, और इनको हम जितना भी सरलता के साथ, चाहे इन कैंपेन्स को लॉन्च करने के लिए हमें यहाँ के मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट्स तक जाना पड़े, चाहे हमें इनको पब्लिक के अंदर रिलीज करना पड़े, तो हमने जितने भी कैंपेन्स रिलीज किए ये सभी फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट किए, ताकि लास्ट माइल जो बेनिफिशियरी इम्पैक्ट है वो बहुत स्ट्रांग रहे। एंड हमें बहुत खुशी मिली कि हमारी केस स्टडी को कंसिडर किया गया IRPRA द्वारा और ट्रूपल द्वारा। और चंडीगढ़ को जब भी देखा जाता है तो वैसे कहते हैं रिटायरीज का शहर है, लेकिन एक बहुत ही स्ट्रेटेजिक कैपिटल एरिया है जहाँ, जो कि कंप्लीट नॉर्थ इंडिया को अब हेडक्वार्टर करता है हमारे हिसाब से, जहाँ पे हरियाणा, पंजाब, हिमाचल प्रदेश, JNK सारा एजुकेशनल हब और बहुत सारी सुविधाएं इस रीजन से दी जाती हैं। और एकमात्र शहर है जो कि 2 स्टेट्स की कैपिटल है और यूनियन टेरिटरी भी है, सो वेरी यूनिक स्ट्रेटेजिक पॉइंट फॉर द सिटी। तो ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ चंडीगढ़, ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ ऑल द पीपल जिनको लगता है कि यहाँ पर बहुत छोटे क्रिएटर्स हैं, नहीं, बहुत बड़ी बात करने की क्षमता रखते हैं। मैं तहे दिल से आप सभी का धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगा फॉर गिविंग आर केस स्टडी एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, एंड थैंक यू जूरी फॉर केयरफुली कंसिडरिंग एंड इवेल्युएटिंग आर केस स्टडी। तो जय हिंद।
कंग्रेचुलेशन ओजस्वी जी, बहुत ही अच्छी एक कन्वर्सेशन थी, मुझे अच्छा लग रहा था सुन के। तो चलिए लेट्स मूव अहेड टू द नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी, द बेस्ट पीआर कैंपेन फॉर स्टार्टअप्स।
India's Regional PR Award 2025. 40 under 40. Best PR campaign for startups categories. And the winners are Shivani Thakur Gupta, Jammu and Kashmir. Madhupriya Sen Gupta, West Bengal. Pavita Mishra, Odisha.
Many congratulations to each and every winner present here. Best PR campaign from startups. Shivani Thakur Gupta ji, Madhupriya Sen Gupta, and Pavita Mishra. I would request every winner here to unmute themselves and please turn on the camera to share the insights from the event or from the case studies. If anyone from you are here and wanna say something about the event or their case studies, please share with us.
Hi, this is Madhupriya.
Hi,
Am I audible?
Madhupriya.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good evening. Basically, I have been working in regional PR, national PR, global PR for some time, and my role also is multidimensional. Right now, I'm working for a startup where I am looking after the entire marketing, and PR is one of the functions that I handle. So I'm very thankful for this opportunity. Thank you so much, and congratulations to every winner. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madhupriya ji. And I would have to I would like to ask you one more question, if you are okay with this. Yeah. So, want to know your biggest motivation in PR?
I think creativity, when I started my career back in 2015-16, I think creativity is something which drew me, and also the impact. Because PR is something unlike, we are the people, we are always in the background. Sorry, I think someone is saying something. Yeah, okay. So I think, yeah, creativity and the impact we create, we are mostly on the background. I will just like to mention one thing. I remember when I was in a trainee role and I was writing press releases and those were getting published in news. I used to show my parents, but they would ask me, where is your name? Because our name never comes. So it's mostly a thankless job, but we are the ones strategizing, planning, doing the creativity, the maintaining the brand reputation. So much of it goes in PR, but mostly people don't understand this profession even to this day, I feel.
Totally. Thank you so much, and very many congratulations to you and the other winners too. So let's move ahead with the next category, the best PR. Uh, okay. So let's move ahead with the next category, best rural area PR campaign.
India's Regional PR Award 2025. 40 under 40. Best Rural Area PR Campaign categories. And the winners are Hamad Mohammad Atik Rahman Birla Shikar, Assam. Surbhi Chaurasia, Madhya Pradesh.
Give them a certain budget in form of some W money, and
Hello, Hamad. Many congratulations to you and Surbhi too. Many congratulations to both of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My audio, my phone is giving some problem. Well, thank you to IRPRA and thank you to the team. It's always a Thing to keep me motivated and going forward, and need your blessings for the future as well.
Many congratulations to you, Hamad. One more question from you. Like, I wanted to ask you one thing, that biggest misconception about the regional PR that you want to break. I, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes. You're audible. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you repeat your question?
Yeah, sure. I was asking that your biggest misconception about the regional PR that you want to break now.
Um, I think the misconceptions would be that obviously, it's not limited to the region. If any business is located here, you are a brand. Uh, your base happens to be the most important place where you work on, and then you move outwards. This is what we consult our clients on, and I always believe that the place where you are based out of is very crucial. And coming to the coming day and age, I think the boundaries barriers are removed. Things happening any part of the country, you get to know about it in nooks and crannies across the nation. And this what I see is in the change of the aspiration of the people in the rural areas. I see a lot of people from deeper interiors in our part of the country coming out to the cities to work, search for a better life, or just to get their dreams. So I believe, yeah, I mean, you can be anywhere and you can go anywhere.
Thank you so much and for the beautiful insight. And the next winner with us is Surbhi Chaurasia. So many congratulations to you, Surbhi ji.
थैंक यू सो मच अंकिता. क्या मैं सुन आप सुन पा रही हैं मुझे?
हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल मैं आपको सुन पा रही हूँ. तो सबसे
हाँ,
पहले तो
नमस्ते.
बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपको.
थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच. रीजनल पीआर की पहचान हिंदी से है, तो मैं अपनी बात हिंदी में ही रखना चाहूंगी.
बिल्कुल.
मैं पीआर को ऐसे देखती हूँ कि जब भी हम कोई स्टेज परफॉर्मेंस दे रहे होते हैं, देख रहे होते हैं, तो उसमें सबका ध्यान जो जाता है वो परफॉर्मर के ऊपर जाता है, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस के ऊपर जाता है. बहुत सारी क्लैपिंग्स उसके लिए होती हैं, बट उस स्टेज को स्टेज बनाने में, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस को परफॉर्मेंस बनाने में बहुत सारे लोग साथ देते हैं. क्रू मेंबर्स होते हैं, लाइटिंग वाले होते हैं, म्यूजिशियंस होते हैं. तो ऐसी छोटी सी भूमिका ही हमारे पीआर की होती है. तो ऐसी ही भूमिका निभाते हुए मुझे कुछ 6 साल हो गए हैं. उन्हें पहचान दिलाने के लिए, इस पहचान को पहचान दिलाने के लिए मैं IRPRA जूरी मेंबर्स और सभी पैनलिस्ट को थैंक यू कहना चाहूंगी. और सबसे ज्यादा थैंक यू ट्रुपल को, जो इतने प्यारे अवार्ड्स को ऑर्गेनाइज करता है हर साल. बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं आप सभी को और थैंक यू सो मच.
बिल्कुल. और सुरभि जी, मैं आपसे एक और चीज पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आपको कैसा महसूस हो रहा है ये जो अवार्ड जीतने के बाद.
मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है. मैं वही बोलूँ ना, बैक स्टेज परफॉर्मर्स जो होते हैं उन्हें पहचान कम ही मिल पाती है. आपने शायद ही कभी देखा हो किसी स्टेज परफॉर्मेंस में किसी जिसने लाइटिंग का काम किया, जिसने म्यूजिक सेट किया, जिसने स्टेज डेकोर किया, उसे कभी अवार्ड रिवॉर्ड मिला हो. तो ऐसे ही पहचान मिलना पीआर स्पेशलिस्ट के लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है. अभी तक जितने भी लोग सिलेक्ट हुए हैं उन सभी को मेरी ओर से शुभकामनाएं. थैंक यू सो मच.
Okay. So congratulations each and every winner here. And with this, let's move forward for the next feature agency list. IRPRA 2025 40 under 40. So we are moving ahead with the next feature agency list, and IRPRA 2025 40 under 40.
presenting the top 20 influential regional PR agencies of India, celebrating PR agencies that have demonstrated exceptional work, credibility, and measurable impact across India's regional markets, representing diverse pockets and corners of the nation. Advento Communications, Odisha, Communications 2.0, Kolkata, West Bengal, Davidson PR and Communications, Kochi, Kerala, Ink Drop Communications, Hyderabad, Telangana, Mainstay PR, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra Media Services, Pune, Maharashtra, Media Sheen PR and Advertising, Kolkata, West Bengal, Nemi Insights, Faridabad, Haryana, PR 360, Kochi, Kerala, Public Media Solution Inc., Maharashtra, Raj Communications, Uttarakhand, Rise and Wise Consultancy, Uttar Pradesh, Sanvi Solutions, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, Setu Media, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Seven Sense Communications, Guwahati, Assam, Shri Media Services, Rajkot, Gujarat, Storiness Communications, West Bengal, Sumukha PR and Events, Jaipur, Mohanpur, Rajasthan, Tangent, Guwahati, Assam, Teturaj Das, Guwahati, Assam.
So congratulations everybody. बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं हमारे सभी विनर्स के लिए, इंडिविजुअल्स, 20 under 20 and agencies. And with this, we had the whole, companies and everyone, and the most experienced people with us. So before we move ahead, we would like to take a moment to hear from the voices shaping the PR industry today. So anyone who wanna share something with us, their experiences, their insights, please unmute yourself and share with us the feelings and everything. And anybody who wanna add on their experiences, their insights from the event, anything they wanna share, please unmute and please turn on the camera and share with us.
Yeah, hi, this side Shraddha Chakrabarti.
Hi,
So yeah, I'm so sorry I could not come due to some technical glitch some time ago. So first of all, I'd like to thank IPRA and everyone who are here for giving me this honor. And it feels great to be a part of this discussion, be that why we are so important, why regional PR is so important in brand communication and brand publicity. There's something that I have learned as a strategist, that regional India is just not a territory. It has ocean of opportunities for so many brands. Like whenever we see some content in regional, like कोई भी तरह का हम कोई content देखते हैं या कुछ भी होता है, तो वो सिर्फ न्यूज़पेपर या फिर सिर्फ डिजिटली नहीं होता है, वो हर घर में जाता है. When you drink टी और कभी आप टी स्टॉल्स में जाओगे या कहीं पे जाओगे, तो दे आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट इट, एंड समटाइम्स यू डिस्कस दिस विद योर फैमिलीज, योर ऑफिस कलीग्स एंड एवरीवन. सो व्हेन अ ब्रांड इज गेटिंग इनटू अ रीजनल पीआर एंड व्हेन दे डू समथिंग लाइक दैट, उनका जो एक्सपोजर होता है वो टेनफोल्ड होता है. दे मेक एन एली विद द हार्ट्स ऑफ दोस हु लिव इन दैट रीजन. So I'll say that it is indeed regional PR is improving, and it is we all hope that it will go beyond uh, a long time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shraddha, and many congratulations to you. And how was the feeling of getting this award?
It's amazing. Like I said before, getting an opportunity to be on this vast stage with so many talented professionals, it feels great. And I'd like to congratulate everyone here who have won this award. And we'll do our best to take this brand performance forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shraddha. And I would request anybody, any panelist, and the guests and professionals from the public relations and communication industry who wanna join us and share their experiences with the event, or the other members from the IRPRA. Because your insights will add great value to this conversation. I would request if anybody wanna share anything with us, any insight with us, so please go ahead. Hello, Nimi. Okay, hello, sir.
Hi, let me first introduce myself. I am Himanshu Singh, representing Nimi Insights here. We are a media monitoring and insight firm. First of all, being shortlisted among the top 20 agencies is truly an honor for us. This achievement reflects our team dedication, our client trust, a commitment to turning media data into meaningful insights. We are truly grateful for this recognition and excited to continue raising the bar. Thank you. That means a lot to us. And thanks to everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your insightful thoughts. And I just want to know how was the feeling with connecting with the IRPRA?
Feel great. That means a lot to us. And as always, tracking regional articles keep us connected to the real people and real industries. Even like we track Kumbh Mela, how local context share public conversation. That's why regional PR is crucial for PR firms. And thank you. That means a lot to us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, may I speak?
Yeah, hello, Abhishek.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So, we are actually honored, not only me, but my entire team of Media Shine Calcutta, being honored after receiving this prestigious award of the top 20 to 20 advertising PR agencies top list. So thank you so much. We have been working and I've been associated with this IRPRA for last 3 years, and this is the fourth season. Congratulations on that to you as well and your team as well. So thank you so much for this award, and thank you for the jury members for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Abhishek.
so much.
And wanna share the feeling of connecting with IRPRA.
Yeah, it is totally. Once I'll receive the link to join this IRPRA session, I've been very honored, and the team was so super excited to see what this time we will be featuring on actually. So thank you so much on this.
Many congratulations, Abhishek, and your team too, for
Thank you.
participating and winning this award.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi Varshita, मैं विजेता. Do you
Hi.
audible me?
Hi विजिता जी, how are you? कैसे हैं
या
आप?
या मैं बहुत बढ़िया हूँ. मेरा थोड़ा नेटवर्क इशू था तो मैं बोल नहीं पाई. मेरा ये थर्ड फोर्थ टाइम है ये अवार्ड रिसीव करने में, और मुझे बहुत खुशी मिली है कि मैं आईआरपीआर को थैंक्स कहना चाहती हूँ, जूरी मेंबर को थैंक्स कहना चाहती हूँ कि वो रिकॉग्नाइज कर रहे हैं, मुझे इस काबिल का सोच रहे हैं कि हाँ मैं डिजर्व करती हूँ ये. इससे हमें मोटिवेट मिलता है कि हम लोग और अच्छे से काम करें रीजनल लेवल में, और मतलब हम अपना 100% दे एक टॉप मोस्ट पीआर प्रोफेशनल होने के लिए. इसलिए थैंक्स आईआरपीए टीम, थैंक्स जूरी मेंबर्स.
बिल्कुल. तो मुझे विजेता जी आपसे एक और सवाल करना है. जैसे आपने पूरे इवेंट में आप हमारे साथ थी, तो इस इवेंट के बारे में आप क्या बोलना चाहती हैं हमारे जूरी मेंबर्स के लिए, हमारे आईआरपीआरए के लिए? मैम अभी आप म्यूट पर हैं, शायद आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ पा रही है.
हाँ जी जी जी. अभी आईआरपीआर ने जो स्टेप लिया है बहुत बढ़िया स्टेप है, क्योंकि कोरोना के बाद जैसे कि वर्क फ्रॉम होम शेड्यूल था, बहुत सारे स्ट्रेस में भी पीआर प्रोफेशनल्स थे, मार्केट में काम नहीं था, लेकिन उसी टाइम ये अवार्ड एक हुआ तो उनको एक मोटिवेट मिला कि हम लोग भी अपने से जैसे तैसे ऑनलाइन काम करें, जो भी नया ट्रेंड आया उस टाइम उसको अडॉप्ट करें और एक अच्छा नेटवर्क बनाए. तो इससे हम लोग को आगे अच्छा काम करने के लिए मोटिवेट मिला. जूरी मेंबर जैसे इतने एक्सपीरियंस लोग हैं, हम लोग तो ये चाहेंगे कि ये जो प्लेटफॉर्म डिजिटली स्टार्ट हुआ है, एक दिन ऐसा आए कि वो रियल में हो और हम सब वहाँ पे जाए। ये मेरा इन फ्यूचर है, अगर मान लीजिए 10 साल के बाद भी हो, कि आईपीआर एक ऐसा प्रोग्राम पीआर लोग के लिए कंडक्ट करे कि हम लोग ऑन ग्राउंड सब एक ही साथ पीआर प्रोफेशनल मिले। यहाँ पे बहुत सारे पीआर्स थे जिनको मैं पर्सनली जानती हूँ, उनके साथ मैं भी काम करती हूँ। तो हम सब एक प्लेटफॉर्म में गेट टुगेदर करें और बहुत एंजॉय करें।
बिल्कुल जता जी,
हो
जल्दी ही होगा ऐसा कुछ भी।
कुछ हो, यही हम लोग का होप है कि हम लोग एक प्लेटफॉर्म में सारे अभी तो डिजिटली देखा जाना हो रहा है, तो हम लोग एक प्लेटफॉर्म में हम लोग मिलके बात कर सके, सबका शेयर कर सके फीलिंग्स, एक्सपीरियंस, काम का तरीका। होप सो बहुत जल्दी आए।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
आईआरपीआर के लिए हमारा एक सजेशन भी रहेगा और उसके लिए विश भी रहेगा कि हाँ उसको भी एक टीम ऐसा कुछ करे।
बिल्कुल। थैंक यू सो मच विजेता जी, एंड फिर से बहुत बहुत
मोस्ट वेलकम।
शुभकामनाएं आपको।
मोस्ट
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन
वेलकम।
टू यू।
थैंक यू। थैंक यू।
ओके। Okay, so moving ahead, if still there are someone who wanna share the feeling, their insights to us, please unmute yourself and please share the experiences and insights with us to the participants and jury members.
Hi, Madhupriya here. I wanted to share something little personal. Yeah.
Okay, hi Madhupriya, how are
Hi.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Good. So, basically, after working in this industry for 10, 11 years, what I started doing in the last few years, I started thinking about, how I can actually use my skills for any kind of social impact. So, I was always a volunteer. I used to volunteer for a lot of NGOs. So, I actually structured my volunteership and started helping those NGOs where this kind of, PR, marketing, communication skills are needed. I started helping them with fundraising, with different kind of NGO and work that they need for their NGO campaigns. So I felt really good about that. That is something I personally saw. We all work, and we all work for certain salary, certain with certain goal in mind for career, for promotion. But apart from that, I started doing this structured volunteership, and I saw some really good impact with people and with different NGOs where one school got that funding where they could keep the building. So that is how I thought of using my PR skills to give back to the society.
Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful insight with us. Okay, this was Madhupriya ji, and next, let's moving ahead with the event. So, if still anybody here who wanna share something with us, okay. So, I think let's move ahead as we come to the concluding segment of today's event. And this was a great evening, actually, that great afternoon, as we discussed so many insights from the PR landscape. So let's continue this, and it is my privilege to invite Pawan sir to deliver the vote of thanks and share the closing remarks with us. Over to you, Pawan sir.
Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you had a great session today. You enjoy. On the behalf of entire IRPRA team, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed jury member, panelists, participants for generously sharing their time, wisdom, your guidance. Truly saved the spirit and success of IRPRA this year also. We sincerely thank you, the jury members, Archana ji, Kavita ji, Jyotsna ma'am, Tanmana ji, Shamita ji, Karishma ji, Amir sir, और डॉक्टर समीर कपूर जी, सीजे सर, जितेंद्र सर, Bhaskar Mujumdar sir, Ujjwal sir, Minal ji, and Sudeep ji, and not the least Tilak sir for giving us time and sharing their thoughts, participating in the panel discussion. Apart from the jury members, participants, and winners, we have also got support from the partners and the supporters who believed in the IRPRA vision and trust us and making this initiative possible. I would like to thank you, Vansita, for anchoring the event, Iqbal for helping us with the videos, and Ashish ji for giving the voiceover for the announcement video, Atul sir for their guidance and encouragement. Lastly, thank you very much the entire IRPR backend team to support this event. Thank you very much, guys. And together you made this event meaningful, impactful. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pavan sir, for the beautiful words.